welcome to the first half of my League of Legends roundup for February 27th. We're covering the LCK and LPL in this video. As you can see here, we have 2 LCK games, and then I'll do the LPL, and later on today, the LCS video will come out. So, if you haven't caught one of these videos before, I take notes on the game, saving the time of watching an entire game, or an entire series, or whatever. I mean, who wants to see a series between LSB and Red Force? Not many people, let alone a 3-game series. So that's kind of the deal. Series 1, DRX and Gen G. Both solid teams right now and cruising. Gen G pretty much won this pretty handily. The first game, they would take an Ocean as the first action of the game, and then in 9 minutes get a kill in the 2v2. In bot. Gen G would then go mid. Gen G would go and get a couple kills in bot again. And what am I doing here? Oh, geez Louise. At 11 minutes, I put Gen G got 2 kills, but I believe DRX did, because I wrote Pioshik got a double kill. So DRX actually got a double kill at 11 minutes. Pioshik with both. At 17 minutes, Gen G would get another 2v2 kill. DRX would go mid. Kingen would solo kill Doran at 14 minutes, which led to DRX taking an Infernal. So the game's pretty close. Gen G get 2 more kills in bot at 16 minutes. Ruler with both. Gen G also go top lane as well. DK get a kill in mid at 18 minutes. So there's a lot of kills going back and forth. Not a lot of objectives being taken, but the kills are going back and forth pretty, evenly, except Gen G are definitely, every time that Gen G get a kill, they find a second one. Gen G would take a Hex Tech after getting a pick, and by 20 minutes they're up 7-5 in kills, 2k gold. 22 minutes, Gen G win the first real fight to get anything, 4-1. Ruler with a double kill to get the Baron. That's a 6k lead. Gen G would then win a fight 2-1 and try and push to end. Ruler with both kills. They would end up resetting. Gen G go to Hextech Soul Point, and then at 28 minutes, 4-0 in mid. Chovy with a double kill on Ari to end it, 18-8. Game 2, a slow early game again. The first kill happened at 8 minutes where DRX dove bot, similar to how they did in Game 1. Pioshik with another double kill. Gen G would then, on the opposite side of the Rift, take the Rift Herald after getting a pick. They would go mid and go top. Peanut putting in a lot of work. Gen G take a Cloud with all this pressure. 13 minutes, DRX go mid themselves. And 15 minutes, Gen G would do it again, which made DRX at this time up 4-3 in kills, 3k gold, and Pioshik was 3-0-1. So 3 out of the 4 kills for DRX are Pioshik's. We know the first 2, like I said, were his. And then he also got one of the kills in the picks. 17 minutes, there was a skirmish in top that went 1-1. Gen G would take an Infernal shortly after getting a couple kills. 21 minutes, Gen G would go top again. This put them up 7-5 in kills. So between 15 and 21 minutes, Gen G were able to erase the 3k deficit and take a lead in kills. Peanut now 3-0-3. 23 minutes, Gen G would go to Ocean Soul Point after a fight that went 1-1. 26 minutes, DRX would actually take a Baron after winning a fight 3-1. Zika with a double kill. This gave them a 1k gold lead. But before that, Baron would even end. Gen G would win a fight for the Ocean, which gave them Ocean Soul. 4-1. Ruler with a triple kill. Ruler ends up being MVP. Gen G then finally win a fight 3-0 in mid at 31 minutes to end, 19-10. Ruler, like I said, ends up being MVP. He had a triple kill there. Had 3 different instances where he had double kills in the first game. I mean, he clearly was somebody that showed up in both games and stuck out. Series 2, Sandbox and Red Force. I mean, I had Red Force 5th in my power rankings last week because I thought DRX were falling off a cliff, but DRX just had a hiccup, and Red Force are, a mess. So both teams now 4-8 because Red Force won 2-1. Game 1 started with Red Force going top lane at 4 minutes and LSB getting a kill in bot side on the opposite side of the Rift at the same time. 7 minutes, Red Force win a fight 4-2 in bot. BDD and Ghost with double kills. After the reset, LSB would take an Infernal. They'd get a pick. 13 minutes, there was a skirmish in top of a 1-1. Between 13 minutes and 20 minutes, nothing really happened kill-wise. Both teams would trade Drakes. Sandbox takes an Ocean. Red Force takes a cloud. Now Red Force are up 6-5 in kills and 3k gold at 20 minutes. Then LSB would go bot lane, and then a few minutes later go top lane. So not a lot's really happening. I mean, like I said, between 13 and 20 minutes, there were no kills. And even then, it was 20 minutes and then 23 minutes the next instance of action. But at 24 minutes, Red Force would win a fight 3-0 to take the Baron. BDD with a double kill in that fight. This gave them a 4.5k gold lead. Red Force would take a cloud to offset that. But at 27 minutes, oh geez, what am I saying? They didn't offset it. They took a cloud because they had Baron. 27 minutes, Ghost would get a penta. He ends up being MVP because he got a penta. Pentas don't happen every day. They did twice today, which we'll get to, another one in the LPL, but Ghost had a penta on Jinx in game 1, which ended the game. Game 2, Sandbox would win 16-12, and they started the game strong. They went mid and got a pick before 7 minutes. At 9 minutes, Red Force would win a fight in the river 2-1, which led to Hex Tech. Red Force would get another kill in the jungle. Actually, Red Force would win the first significant fight of the game, 3-0 at 19 minutes. Ghost with a double kill. Sandbox, however, would get 2 kills to take a Baron at 22 minutes, which tied the gold up. They would take a Mountain. So after the Baron subsided, Red Force were up 6-5 and gold was tied. There was a skirmish in mid a minute later. They went 2-2. Sandbox would take another Mountain. 33 minutes. Sandbox would get a pick. Then win a fight 2-1. Take the Baron. Get another kill afterwards. So in total, Sandbox took a Baron 4-2. No, actually, sorry, 4-1. 2.5k gold. Sandbox would go to Mountain Soul Point with the second Baron. After 38 minutes, Sandbox were going top lane trying to end. Red Force were trying to solo Kana down in bot lane to try and end himself and backdoor. That fight in top went 3-3, which forced Kana to recall. And at 40 minutes, the final fight occurred where Sandbox took the soul. Dove with a double kill in the 3-0 fight afterwards to end it. So Sandbox wins game 2 with the Mountain Soul. They stacked 4 mountains at the end of the game. Pretty crazy. Game 3, Sandbox got cute. They swapped Dove and Closer, putting Closer in top lane on the Fiora and Dove on Azir and mid. That did not save them, actually. The game was a blowout, 17-4. So, Red Force would dive bot at 4 minutes, get a kill in the jungle at 6, and then go bot lane at 8 minutes, get another pick at 10 minutes. In 10 minutes, Sandbox had already been down 0-4 because Red Force have done 4 different instances of pick plays, going bot lane twice. Sandbox did get a 2v2 kill 11 minutes that led to an Ocean. Red Force would go top a couple minutes later. At 15 minutes, all this pressure top lane doing so allowed Kana to solo kill Closer. Kana was on a Tryndamere once again. Red Force would then be up 6-1, 3.5k gold, and Dread is 2-0-3. Red Force would take a Hex Tech and then an Infernal. There's a skirmish in mid that went 1-1. So Red Force are just kind of taking control of this game. They get a bunch of kills. They're up 2-1 in Drakes. Kana outplays a dive at 25 minutes, 1-1. They get a pick a minute later, go to Infernal Soul Point. 31 minutes, they get a pick, take a Baron, up 6k gold. With that Baron, they would get enough prio to be able to take the Infernal Soul. Kana would solo kill Closer a second time to do so. Kana just dumpstered Closer in the top lane. They shouldn't have swapped them. 39 minutes, Red Force take their second Baron, gives them a 10k gold lead, and they end off of that Baron 5-3, Ghost with a triple kill. So Ghost kind of shows up in the third game as well after getting a penta in game 1. I mean, I don't really know how to feel about Red Force. They, on paper, I mean, shoot, I keep bumping this board. On paper, Red Force should be better than they are. BDD and Ghost. This was probably Ghost's best 3-game series of the year. He really has been a Ghost this year. So, Sandbox falling apart, but it is what it is. Now on to the LPL. All right, the LPL. So we got 3 series here, as is per usual on the weekend. The first series being between Fun plus Phoenix and TT. 3-game series where FPX actually struggled. They'd get upset. So, the game started off with, oh, this is all the way over here. Okay, so Bejuan was subbed out for Clid. FPX still doesn't really know what they want to do. As I said in the last time FPX played, clearly Bejuan plays a very aggressive style where Clid plays a more passive style, and it results in two totally different kinds of games. And they wanted to go with the LCK style. So, game one, Thunder Talk went 26-5, which is a real blowout. And what's crazy is FPX actually went bot lane to get first blood. Thunder Talk would go top. Thunder Talk would then get 2 kills in bot at 7 minutes in the 3v3, as well as UCal solo killing Gory in the mid lane, UCal on the Silas, and Gory on the Vex. Gory would get solo killed quite a few times. I think in the whole entire series, Gory struggled. Thunder Talk would take a mountain. Thunder Talk would then go mid a minute later to put UCal ahead even farther. Chieftain would even solo kill Gory at 13 minutes. Chieftain ends up being MVP. Game 1 and Game 3, the 2 games they won, he was on a Diana, and he was very oppressive. After the second solo kill of Gory, Thunder Talk are up 6-1, 3K gold. Chieftain is 3-1-2. Thunder Talk take a Hex Tech. They take a Rift Herald 4-1 at 15 minutes. UCal with a triple kill in that fight. UCal would then solo kill Gory a second time a minute later. Thunder Talk winning that overall 2-1. This would put them up 12-2 and 7.5K gold at 19 minutes. So 19 minutes they're already up 7.5K gold. Thunder Talk go to Infernal Soul Point. They win in top 3-1 at 21 minutes. They take a Baron at 22 minutes because Puff would have a triple kill and a 3-1 win, giving them a 10K gold lead by 22 minutes, which led to an Infernal Soul. FPX just had no answer. I mean, 26 minutes, Thunder Talk would get a kill. They would try and push to end, win a fight 2-1, but be forced to reset. And then at 28 minutes, Thunder Talk would win 5-0 in top. Chieftain with a double kill to end. Game 2 was not at all like Game 1, 11-4. So half as many kills, and you know, it's the opposite team on top. So very short game, only 24 minutes long. Thunder Talk would actually get first blood in this game, going top lane at 3 minutes. FPX would go about a minute later, get a couple kills, use that prio to take a Hex Tech Drake. Thunder Talk would go top a second time at 15 minutes. FPX were like, fine, we'll take a mountain. So at 20 minutes, it was only 2-2 in kills. Very, very different than the other game, because by 19 minutes, it was 12-2. So 2-2, very slow game. FPX up 2.5K gold. FPX go to Ocean Soul Point. And then at 22 minutes, they win a fight 3-1. LWX with a double kill to get Baron. And then they would end with that Baron, 5-0 in bot. Did I write Zhao who got a double kill? No. Gory and LWX both had double kills in the final fight. They went 5-0 in bot for FPX to win. I mean, I went over that pretty short because not a lot really happened. Like I said, the first 20 minutes was 2-2. Most of the kills happened in the last 2 fights for Baron and the last fight in bot. Game 3, not a lot really happened in this one either. It was 15-3 for Thunder Talk. They'd open the game up by going mid and bot. 7 minutes, New would solo kill Jalahu in the top lane. New on the Tryndamere. Jalahu on Camille. FPX would take a mountain because of all that pressure top lane. 9 minutes, Thunder Talk would get a pick. FPX would take the Rift Herald. FPX take an Ocean. 16 minutes, Thunder Talk would Rift Herald 4-2. UCal and LWX had double kills in that fight where Thunder Talk would take Rift Herald 4-2. Thunder Talk would then get a pick to take the Cloud. They're up 9-3, 2.5K gold, and Chieftain is 3-1-4 as of 20 minutes. So I haven't mentioned Chieftain by name in Game 3, but 7 out of 9 kill participation. Just every time that there was, one here, one there, Chieftain was involved. In the early game when they went mid and went bot, Chieftain got ahead. Thunder Talk take another Cloud. They win a fight 3-1. Puff with a double kill to take the Baron. 6.5K gold lead, and then they would push with that Baron to end. Final score 15-3. Really clean game out of Thunder Talk. Good series out of Thunder Talk. Probably their best series of the year. Even the one that they won, I think this was cleaner than that one. Series 2, BLG and JDG, 2 teams in the top 10 of my power rankings. Back and forth affair. All 3 games weren't close in the end individually, but Game 1, BLG would start the game off by going top lane twice in the first 6 minutes. JDG said, fine, we will go and we will take a Ocean. BLG would punish them 2-1 afterwards. 12 minutes, JDG would win a fight in bot 2-1. And 369 would solo kill Breathe in the top lane at 13 minutes in the Jace Aurelia matchup. So JDG are ahead. BLG take a mountain, but JDG are ahead. No, actually, sorry. I keep saying JDG's ahead. It's not true. This is just... So, BLG are up 5-4 at 16 minutes, 2.5k gold. BLG take a pick. They take an Infernal. JDG get a pick. Fofo solo kills Yagao at 24 minutes. Fofo on the Akali, Yagao on the Victor. That would get cleaned up, and then a minute later, BLG would win a fight in bot 3-1. Doggo with a double kill. This would lead to a fight that was advantageous for BLG to take a Baron. They're up 7.5k gold. They use the Baron to go to Infernal Soul Point. After the Baron was really pretty much over, it's 12-7 BLG. Doggo is 4-0-3. He ends up being MVP. I mean, he had 7 out of 12 kill participation in Game 1. Had that double kill to really pull ahead even farther before the Baron. 28 minutes, the game would end with Fofo solo killing Yagao as the first blow before BLG just kind of stormed the base and ended. Game 2, a slow early game. JDG would take a Hextech Drake. JDG would then get a couple kills in the bot 2v2. Hope with both. BLG would then go to bot and get 2 kills themselves a few minutes later, which led to a Cloud. JDG would punish them 1-0 afterwards, and then JDG would get another 2v2 kill at 13 minutes. JDG would dive top at 14 minutes. Kanavi with both kills. This put JDG up 6-3 and 5k gold by 15 minutes. JDG would then take a Rift Herald a minute later, missing with a double kill on the Leona to get the Rift. They would then go bot lane with it, take an Ocean. BLG would get 2-1 in mid at 19 minutes, but the train is already off the tracks. JDG then take a Baron uncontested at 22 minutes, go up 7k gold. BLG would take a Drake on the opposite side of the Rift. Actually, technically, JDG would sneak this Baron at 22 minutes. They two-manned it, and BLG were too worried about the Drake to even pay attention. At 27 minutes, JDG won a fight 4-1 in the jungle. 369 with a double kill. This led to Ocean Soul Point. At 30 minutes, JDG would win a fight 2-0 to take the Baron, and then they would end with that Baron through mid lane 3-0. Final score 22-9. Game 3, not a lot's really written here, but BLG dominate 19-4. So, 4 minutes, BLG go bot lane. They'd use that to take an Infernal. At 13 minutes, BLG would take a Hextech Drake 4-0. The 4-0 technically didn't happen at the Hextech Drake. It would happen top lane as their 5th member would take Hextech. Doggo with a double kill to do so. 15 minutes, BLG would win a fight 5-1. They're up 5.5k gold by this point. 16 minutes, it's 1-1 in mid. BLG go to Mountain Soul Point before 20 minutes even hits. They're up 7k gold now. 22 minutes, BLG take a Baron. JDG punish them beforehand 2-0, but they still take it. And actually, after they take it, they turn and they win 4-0 on the turn. So, even in a 5v3, BLG would 4-0 JDG with the Baron. BLG then go to Mountain Soul Point. I mean, not actually Mountain Soul Point. They take the Mountain Soul. As the Baron expired, they won a fight in mid 2-1, reset, and then ended through top 5-0. Weiwei with a double kill. Final score 19-4. I mean, I had trouble really picking MVP in this game series. Like I said, I picked Doggo because, I mean, that 4-0 in top at 13 minutes really kind of put BLG ahead in Game 3. And that double kill in the mid to late game of Game 1 allowed them to take their first Baron and really run away with that. Series 2, LNG and Victory 5, probably the most anticipated one of the weekend or day at least. LNG 4th, Victory 5 5th in my power rankings. This will affect my power rankings tomorrow as Victory 5 continue to win and LNG continue to lose. LNG would actually start this game off ahead, getting a kill at 7. Oh, geez. they would get ahead at 7 minutes by taking a Hex Tech Drake. Victory 5 actually would punish them getting a kill. So Victory 5 got ahead in kills. LNG got ahead in Drakes. LNG would then take a Rift Herald a couple minutes later, 2-1. 13 minutes, Victory 5 would take an Ocean themselves in a 2-1 win. Where, it wasn't Rookie. Oh, Jesus. It wasn't Fodic. It wasn't Rookie. It wasn't Karza. I don't know. Victory 5 win a fight 2-1 to take the Ocean at 13 minutes. At 16 minutes, Victory 5 win 2-0 in mid. They take a Mountain. 20 minutes, Victory 5 are up 7-2, but only 2k gold, so the game's still close. Because at 24 minutes, a skirmish goes 1-1 in bot. 24 minutes, so a couple, not even 30 seconds later, Victory 5 go to Mountain Soul Point, winning a fight 2-0. They would then take that, go take a Baron. LNG would punish them 2-1 when they do so, Light with a double kill. So Victory 5 are up 3.5k gold, so the Baron's kind of useless. There's a 1-1 in bot, which kind of just forces Victory 5 to reset. LNG would take a Mountain to stop the stacking. Victory 5 then took another Baron at 31 minutes, put them up 6k gold. LNG were able to limit the impact of that Baron as well, winning a fight 2-0 in bot. This would make the Baron actually, go negative. Victory 5 were up 13-8 in kills, but only 4k gold. And like I just said, it was 6k only a couple minutes ago. Light was 5-0-2, and Fodic was 4-2-5 at this point. 35 minutes, Victory 5 would steal the Mountain Soul. Fodic using a rocket, a Jinx rocket to do so. And then at 39 minutes, Victory 5 take another Baron. And then at 41 minutes, Fodic would take the game by the horns. They would take the Elder, and then he would get a 5-kill Penta on Jinx to give himself the MVP for the game. So I might have made him MVP, honestly, for the steal of the Mountain Soul before that, but Pentas are Pentas. They don't happen every day, even though 2 happened today. So Fodic ends up being MVP because he got a Penta in Game 1 to end it out. Game 2 was a very slow early game where both teams would trade Drakes before the first kill at 12 minutes, where Victory 5 would go 2-0 in the bot, 2v2. At 15 minutes, Victory 5 would go bot again, get a couple kills, as Rich solo killed Ale in the top lane, Rich on Jace, Ale on Gwen. Victory 5 would then take a Mountain. 17 minutes, Victory 5 would take the Rift Herald. LNG would punish them 4-2 for doing so. Light with a double kill. 19 minutes, a skirmish in top went 2-2. So really the game's only 9-6, 2k gold. So once again, gold lead isn't that big for Victory 5, but kills are in their favor as we go into the mid game. 21 minutes, Victory 5 won a fight 2-1 to take Mountain Soul. Mountain Drake to go to Mountain Soul Point. 23 minutes, skirmishing around the Baron, similar to how Game 1's first Baron went. 1-1 fight. Victory 5 still take the Baron, win a fight 4-1 afterwards. Fodic with a triple kill. This gave them a 6k gold lead, and unlike Game 1, Victory 5 would use the Baron to end. 26 minutes, 2-1 in bot. Fodic with a double kill to do so. Final score 20-11 as Fodic beats LNG. Really solid 2 games out of Victory 5 as Victory 5 is heating up going into playoffs. As other teams falter, it is Weibo and Victory 5 really taking control. But my LPL power rankings will be out tomorrow. My LCK power rankings will be out Tuesday. Stay tuned for those, as well as the second half of this League of Legends roundup, which will be of the LCS games today, later on tonight. Thank you for watching this video. Like and subscribe if you enjoy the content. Comment below if you have any opinion on the LPL or LCK or whatever. Save it for the power rankings if you want to do that too. But like I always say, thank you for watching, and hope you come back for more content.